Tonight, Target 8 investigates a $3 million project downtown Columbia that's costing more than taxpayer money. Construction has had different areas of downtown closed since August, and while it can be a nuisance to drivers, it's turned out to be critical for one business owner. KOmu 8's Adam Duxter joins us live downtown with where the projects stand now.
I'm on 6th Street between Elm and Broadway, where construction first started on August 21st. Now that more than 2 months later, the construction is just cleared up, but not before one business owner had some costly consequences. I'll talk to the city and find out why miscommunication cost one local business owner more than he could have imagined.
If you've been downtown recently, it's likely you've seen this, and a whole lot of this. Crews tearing up the district's streets. But during the $3 million project, have you seen this? Brian Coley, Columbia native, MU grad, and owner of Coley's on 6th Street, says that this is something he never could have seen coming.
The city did not let us know. They didn't let me know. I showed up one day for work, and there was contractors out here setting up road closed signs, and we were like, oh, okay.
With no warning, Coley was left with no time to prepare.
Pretty wild to see the impacts in the last 6 weeks. It's taken 9 years to get here, and then just like that, business is like wiped.
And as hard as it has been to deal with all the construction, it's the lack of construction on some days, which is even worse.
I'm going to tell you, I feel comfortable saying there's been a solid 3 weeks of nothing happening, total nothing happening. There have been some weeks where literally the entire week nothing has happened.
After my first conversation with Coley, I had more questions than answers. Is there really a way Columbia wouldn't notify a business before starting construction?
So I went to the city to see what they had to say.
Was there any notice to them that the street was going to be shut down on August 21st? And if so, how much of a notice was given to them?
I think that's an excellent question, and I think that's one that we're looking into right now as well.
The city never contacted Coley. I asked for the contract itself. After looking through the 1,000 pages, I found confirmation that businesses, including Coley's, were to be notified at least 2 weeks before construction began. So why didn't that happen?
What we suspect is that it was a case of one utility thought another utility was making the notification, when in fact, perhaps none was made.
And when I told Coley the news,
when you look at all the details of my situation and what happened, it certainly makes me feel left behind, that I didn't matter. I wasn't big enough for them to take the time to make sure they did their job correctly.
The construction fences pulled back and the streets filled in with gravel. He told me that when he asked city council about this, they told him that they probably